Hi, Craig.
Hi, Sean.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. When I first got to camp, 1988, you were the coolest guy here. Like you were the guitar player.
No.
You got the girls.
No.
You had the hair going and yeah. What was your first year at camp?
What was my first
Yeah,
year?
when
What
was
year
your
was
first
it?
year?
I don't recall.
Take a guess.
88?
Were you a camper?
I was a camper.
All right. Well, you were.
I became diabetic in 80.
Yeah.
I came 81.
81 was your first year.
First year. And then I was supposed to be a CIT. Uncle Don said I could be a CIT, but
Yeah.
I had to go to summer school. And he was a principal, and he said, no, you're not coming with me. You're going to go to summer school.
Yeah.
And then I didn't tell him that I was supposed to go to summer school next year, and I came as a counselor.
Nice.
Yeah.
And do you remember any of your campers that you had?
No.
There must be some that stand out.
Toby.
Toby. Yeah.
Toby. And,
With his glasses. And
I can't remember. There was a guy I just met. I just saw him. He won. Like he was the ultimate survivor. Survival 2. They
All
made
right.
they made the award for him.
was that?
What's his name? He works.
Was he playing
worked here
guitar?
Forever. I think so. Yeah.
I don't know who that was.
I gotta get more.
Jason Hale.
Jason Hale. Sorry.
Yeah.
Jason Hale.
Nice.
Yeah. And lots of others.
Yeah. And you worked here until what year? 88 was my first year, and you were here.
Yeah.
So you worked that's 8 years at least, or 7, and then you came back. I remember you were gone, and somebody, maybe Heather, said come back for a year.
Yeah. I think I was working downtown in Toronto.
Yeah.
And when Sky Dome opened, we did that. And then I found myself, okay, all this work has been done. The Olympics were over, and whatever. Summertime, there was no work.
Yeah.
So I came back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who did you hang out with on staff?
You, Marna.
Yeah.
I always thought that Megan was kind of cool.
Megan, yeah. the
She had
horse
control
lady.
of the horses, and she would let me take them out when I wanted,
Yeah.
if I wanted.
Now you were a good rider, right? Like I remember you bombing down like the middle of camp, like galloping.
Yeah, I think it was just more TV. Wanted to be like the cowboy on TV. Fuck,
Yeah.
I get to do this shit now.
Yeah.
And nobody's saying no.
That's right.
Now there seems to be a lot of no.
Yeah. Well, talk to me about that, because Uncle Don, like, let people do their thing, right?
I'm telling you, I'm a professional fireman now.
Yeah.
And I see
Follow.
all kinds of diabetic incidents, all walks and on the food chain of
Yeah.
who's doing really well and who is not. And I would say right now, the people that live more rural, like the kids that have chores to do,
Yeah.
they have routines and they fit better. And when the Super City kids came up,
Yeah.
and they met the kid from South Porcupine Timmins, there was information to be shared, and it went very well.
Yeah.
Like, it was good for everybody. It was good for the kid from South Porcupine to hang out with the kid from King Street, and
Yeah.
I think it was good. Like to take the city kids away from the bubble parents that are
Yeah.
surrounding them.
Yeah.
It's good for them to get out and see. Eventually, it's going to be sink or swim for yourself. So figure it out now while you're a kid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did that make sense?
Yeah, a little bit. Like I was going for like the level of risk that was allowed to take place here.
Again, it's maybe a little bit off topic, but I look at like fall off a wet, slippery stump in the river when you're 10,
Yeah.
15 years old, you recover way faster. Try doing
Yeah.
it when you're 40. It's embarrassing,
Yeah.
and it hurts a lot more.
And at like the
If
trip
you-
hut, they'd have like, wood chopping contests and that kind of thing.
Yeah, fire burning and
Yeah.
tree climbing and
Tree climbing and
Building.
sleep in a tree house
yeah.
off the ground.
I remember building that.
Yeah. Yeah, and there were no engineers, right?
No, I can't believe. Again, the Green Book gets involved in so much now.
Yeah.
Everyone's worried about getting sued, I think.
Yeah. And so liability has put a blanket on a lot of things that happen.
again, I always thought I went to a lot of camps as a kid. I went to Onondaga.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah.
The poor, like stupid.
Yeah.
And I went to Trailfinder, and that was pretty shady. And
Okay.
then
Yeah.
I went to a whole bunch of day camps and a whole bunch of things that were my parents in the summer times just trying to fill voids. And then when I came here, like, oh, I became diabetic at 14.
Yeah.
Crap.
Yeah.
I'm a loser. And then when you came here and you met all kinds, I'm like, Bruce,
Yeah.
like, what a cool guy.
Yeah. You were my cool guy. I will tell you, you were my cool
was
guy.
a cool guy.
You liked my. We shared. My second cabin group was 1B, and you had 1A, and you enjoyed my Crosby, Stills, and Nash 4-way street tape that I had. And you'd put it on.
I remember that.
You'd put it on. It was like a 45-minute tape. You'd put it on at midnight or something when we were going to bed. And then you were asleep in 5 minutes, and I'm listening to Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Listen to me snore.
40 minutes. Yeah, you snoring in 40 minutes of Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a good time.
Yeah.
I've missed. Again, like I arrived very late tonight, and just the people that have already left, I've already missed them. But just the people that were here, there was faces that I have not seen in 35 years.
Yeah. You still play guitar?
I have a guitar.
Yeah. Do you ever play it?
I would say no. That's a hard no.
Yeah.
Kids showed a little bit of interest, and then
Yeah.
they got redirected into something else. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 guitars in the living room. Always.
Yeah.
They're sitting there.
Yeah. On nice stands?
No stands.
No stands.
In
Just
the
sitting
case.
there. Yeah.
New strings.
Yeah.
Waiting to be played.
And one day, you'll
Someday.
bust out. You'll bust out.
Yeah, but it hurts so. Like I did pick it up about 6 months ago, and it hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
It hurt right away. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I forgot a lot. I used to know how to play this song.
Yeah.
And it's a blank now.
Yeah. Talk to me about the Staff Lounge. What was that place like?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I just heard that they painted over it.
Yeah.
Like that was original. That
Yeah.
was done by somebody long before us.
Yeah. Who would paint over a mural of Lord of the Rings?
Am I
Like,
getting in trouble?
Who at a camp?
Who's watching this?
It'll be on Facebook or something.
Will it?
Yeah, for sure.
Are we slagging like the CDA
But
now?
we're not slagging, but we can comment honestly on like who paints over a mural of Lord of the Rings at a camp. Like that was
Maybe wash the walls? I don't know. Was the paint falling off the walls?
but you can touch it up or something. Like, yeah.
Yeah. It was a shit. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I just arrived.
But the scene in the staff lounge, like you have staff snack at 10:30. People come out from their cabin groups. They're tired of being responsible, and they get in there. They get a snack. There's a meeting, and then
You hang out till 12:30, 1 o'clock.
Guitars come out, and you get smoke in there. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Timmy told me. He says you walk in there and it's all white and looks all official.
Yeah.
And you can still smell the nicotine in the room.
Uh-huh.
All the leftover furniture.
Yeah. Those were good times in there, though.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot of like even my counselor when I was a camper. I think his name was Gary Cordes. No, not Gary Cordes. Curtis. He left and went to Princeton.
All right.
Never seen the guy before. Like he never. I thought maybe he'd be here for this. I have to ask Marta his last name. She remembers.
Curtis.
Pete. I don't know.
Pete Curtis.
No. No. I don't know.
Yeah. You jumped on a couple of Zooms. We had some camp Zooms. You jumped on for a while.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you jumped off.
Yeah. It was at a bad time.
Yep. Yeah.
But
COVID was goofy. Like COVID. Are we still in COVID?
We are.
Yeah.
Again, a lot of people are vaccinated, so a lot of people are still getting sick, but they're down for 3-4 days.
Yeah.
And they're back in the game.
Yeah. I had COVID a month ago.
Yeah?
I tested positive for 11 days in a row.
But how'd you feel?
Crappy for 3 and then bad cold for a week.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah, but my wife works at Sunnybrook. She works on the COVID unit. and there's still people coming in
Yeah.
that are.
Yeah, I know
it's
more
not- it's
people
not
with
as
COVID
bad.
now than
No, I know, but it's
anytime.
not the same as it was
Easier.
2 years ago.
Is it
3 years
easier to
ago.
get through?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I have 4 shots in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only have 3, but
Maybe later tonight we'll hook you up.
we have vaccine
Hey,
being
yeah.
stored at minus 700 degrees here.
Well, have you seen the insulin? It's a
No.
$1.5 million building.
I have not seen.
I'm sure
it.
they've got some vaccine in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, just I didn't even know this was called the wishing well.
Yeah.
Martin said, "I'll see
It
you at
was.
the wishing well."
This was called the wishing well in your day.
Yeah.
It was a small little broken down.
No, I
cement
know, but the
thing.
trees weren't like this.
Yeah. yeah.
The basketball court is here, but
That's
like
what happens
this.
in 30 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yourself?
Well, pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready to retire soon?
I'm taking 6 months off right now.
Writing a book?
Yeah, I am.
Are you?
Yeah.
What are you writing about?
Well, it's a secret, but I'm writing about a camp.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I wrote a novel before, and it got published last year.
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
What's
It's
it called?
Outside.
Outside.
Yeah.
Outside what?
Not just outside.
And what's it about?
It's about a teacher who goes on a field trip and something goes bad. Something goes real bad. And he goes off to Japan just to get out of town. And so he's in Japan, kind of in a messed up headspace. And the book flips-flops between you finding out what happened to this guy while and then half of it's in Japan.
Okay.
And life catches up to him while he's over there. Yeah.
For the better or for the worse?
I can't disclose.
Oh, I have to
can't
read this
disclose.
book
I don't know. Do you read books?
I will read
Yeah,
this book.
Outside by Sean McCammon.
Okay.
And I've started writing one about a camp. And I will tell you, I mean, you write what you know, but the camp that I'm picturing is not this place. The camp that I pictured,
I came here, I don't know, 10 years ago, unannounced.
yeah,
And I just sort of showed up thinking it would be like when we were working here.
Yeah.
People from the 70s would show up
yeah.
and they were shown respect. Like,
You were
again,
fed. You were fed.
Uncle Don would like, hey,
Hey.
like, and those guys.
Greg, Floyd, everybody.
No, I wasn't like that.
No.
I came, it was just different. Like the horses were gone. They had already started mountain bike things and the rope thing. And I could see they're going towards, again, I despise YouTube
Yeah,
and kids sitting in front of YouTube,
yeah,
wasting time,
yeah,
not like watching other people live life.
yeah,
Get outside.
yeah.
Again, like this is really, it was the start of becoming a diabetic for real.
Yeah,
Like all the other stuff before was like I look at little kids 8 years old. Mom, when they arrived their first day, mom was still testing blood, injecting needles.
Yeah.
That's not going
And
to fly here.
Can you imagine? They just dropped their kid off. You couldn't phone the camp and talk to your child for 2 weeks. You didn't know. You just dropped them off with a 17-year-old and hope for the best.
Yeah. Well, I married into the Borg, and I live in a little village just outside of Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of, again, like town was pretty quiet, and
Yep.
now it's pretty big and busy. A lot of people with a lot of money, and they keep sending their kids to Muskoka Woods. So my kids growing up would, hey, I want to go to Muskoka Woods,
Yeah,
and I'm like, sure, off you go. Put them on a bus,
yeah.
and then I drove there to actually see what it was all about. The cabins were air conditioned. The cabins had
Oh, God.
washrooms and showers in the cabins,
Wow.
and there was no program.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, come to camp, and if you had an extra $2,000, you could be in the water ski program, and if you had another $4,000, you could also be in the dirt bike program. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
these things, and I'm like going, yeah, but when does the camp ever get together and do
Yeah.
a thing together? Or all of these kids this age, boys, girls, are going that way. It's never like that. Here, go learn how to shoot a 22 over here. Like just insane.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then I just the vibe. Everybody in Kleinburg, they thought it was, oh, it's the best camp in the world. I'm going, you don't even know that you don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
They're apparently building a new cabin where the little cabin got torn down.
little cabin in the woods.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's gone.
That was Marna's cabin.
That was the director's cabin. That was
Oh,
Heather, yeah.
sorry, Uncle Don's cabin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're planning to build another one that will be an alumni cabin that where you would stay if you came up as an alumnus.
Well, this is a good idea.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. And maybe have pictures of different decades and things in there. A nostalgic place.
Is this video going to be in that cabin?
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Yeah, it'll be on repeat on our screen. Yeah. Craig Floyd.
Dude.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you for sitting down.
I had no idea this was happening.
No, I got here today. I'm supposed to be in charge of photography at this event.
Yeah.
And I'm not a great photographer. And after you take pictures of you take pictures of the lake, and then you take pictures of people, and then that didn't seem to be documenting things the way I thought maybe they could be documented. So I just started, this is what I did. I just say, hey, come on over, and people would just start talking to me. So I've got like 30 of these probably.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Did you get these two?
It's pretty dark, but I can lighten it up
It's
in
pretty dark.
post-production.
Yeah, in post,
Yeah, don't worry.
in
It's all
post.
good.